What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Apologize for the mistake in the title. I thought that I saved restream the restream update, but apparently I did not. So I had to quickly fix that. But I think everything is good now. I think everything is showing as green. Looks like I have viewers from both platforms. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, right? Incredibly professional live streamer. Only the most professional live streams are allowed at Hero Wars Central. Only the most professional. Guys, how's everybody doing? It's Fantastic Wednesday. It's cold. It's windy. Solid. Ooh, who's this? It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Very chilly in my basement. I wish that I'd came down here early and turned the heat on. But I had some errands to run, a little bit of grocery action that I had to get into. But I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're all ready to go. I apologize. While I greet the chat, actually, we'll come back to it. Let's greet the chat first. What's up, D. Warman? Thank you so much for being here, calling me out for the mess up there. Whoops. What did I just do? By the way, guys, I cannot wait until these new chat functions are added to YouTube Live. Twitch added some new features to their chat. It's really convenient, really nice. Very, very fast, buttery smooth. Everything in whenever you're timing people out and banning users and all that, it's very janky here on YouTube. I've got too strong of a computer and too fast of an internet connection to have to be dealing with input delay. Can't stand it. Maybe that's just first world problems. Darren, welcome back. Limbacago, Richard, aloha. Everybody not raining today? Is it supposed to rain in Hawaii? How bad for you? There's a penguin. Good to see the penguin. Vance is here. Denny's here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Bambi, 53 Fahrenheit and sunny here. Yes, very, very jelly, very jelly. I'm going to tell you a quick story, completely unrelated to Hero Wars. And then we're going to get into Hero Wars stuff because that's what you all are here for. I went down a private jet rabbit hole last night. Private jet, chartered flights, non-commercial flights. And not for the reason that you think. I'm not trying to buy a plane. Although, how cool would that be to own a plane? Hero Wars Central does not make near the money to purchase a plane. Maybe in like 1,000 years, I'll have saved up enough. But some of you know that I do automated YouTube, right? I create automated videos. I pay people on Fiverr to make the complete video for me. I upload the video, and the videos are making me money, and I don't have to do any of the work. All I have to do is come up with a topic and approve each step in the process. Completely hands-off. Takes a lot of the fun out of building a YouTube channel for sure. So I happened to stumble across some video. A friend was making a joke. A friend of mine, you know, we play Airsoft, right? We were talking about flying to these different destinations to play, and then there's a trip coming up that some of us are going to be flying to, and I'm not. I don't play Airsoft anymore. But one of us said how cool it would be if one of us owned like a Gulfstream or a Cessna or something, you know, and have our own plane. And so I started watching, just curious, just to see how much room we would have, you know, in a private jet or you know, whatever. And being that I'm dealing with these automated YouTube videos, I'm now noticing all the sheer volume of YouTube videos that are completely automated. They're completely faceless. There's no individual on the YouTube channel, which you don't need to show your face in order to be successful on YouTube, by the way. You absolutely don't. I'm making money on YouTube on channels that don't show my face at all. But it's the voice. It's the voiceover, right? Some of them are obviously computer-generated voiceovers. Some of them are people reading from a script, and man, you can tell. So I started going down this rabbit hole just to see just how many videos in a row I could find in the private jet industry that were completely automated. And I think I went like 70% of the next 10 or 12 videos that I watched were completely automated. They were automated videos. Somebody wrote a script, an AI chatbot read off the script, and then some video editor just threw a bunch of B-roll footage, stock footage, over the applicable sections of the script. And that was the video. And I'm telling you, these videos are doing like 300,000 views, 700,000 views. Ridiculous. YouTube automation, guys. Check out @28K Consulting on TikTok. So we have no community managers right now in Hero Wars. No community managers at all. They're around, but they're on vacation. I believe until the 10th, right? They're on vacation until the 10th. Christopher, yeah, they've been doing updates every day. We're going to touch on that a little bit. So we have almost no conversations in the private influencer Discord. You know, the Discord that they share us information about the dungeon updates and the Titan skin stones and the upcoming things, and strictly for Hero Wars Mobile. So because sorry, D. Warman. Because my group in there have nothing to talk about, because none of the community managers, like Alina is gone, and you know the developers aren't in the chat. So the conversation that we've struck up over the past 2 or 3 days is how to pronounce Thea. How to pronounce Thea, and everybody is mixed across the board. I pronounce it Thea, right? Like Thea. Some people pronounce it Thea. Some people pronounce it without the th sound, without the th sound, the th, because apparently that's not a common sound in Russian Cyrillic, I guess. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But it's actually pronounced Thea or Tia. And that's how you pronounce Thea. So I'm curious. Completely unimportant in the world of Hero Wars. How do you all pronounce Thea? Just curious. Just curious. I'm going to throw a poll up after this on YouTube because I'm curious. Absolutely curious. Tia. Oh, man. Frixie Walker, welcome back. Cinder, good to see you, my friend. To have your own plane and be able to fly and have a landing strip, I guess it keeps going on what would be required. Well, the thing about D-Warman, the thing about the private jets is they're much smaller than commercial jets. So you can land at any of these smaller municipal airports all over the world. You don't need to fly into like Lambert St. Louis International Airport, for example. Brentus says, Thea. I think the reason Krista isn't good without Lars is because there aren't enough movement-based abilities that Krista could counter. What's up, Lady Magic? R2, it depends on what language Thea is. R2, you were beaten. Your time has been usurped. TS says Tunes. Happy New Year, lady. Vino says Thea. Thea is how you pronounce it. Tia says Osha. Interesting. Well, that would be nice, but I assume it would be pretty costly. Yeah. D-Warman, you're looking at like $3 million a year in operating costs. And that's just like for fractional owners. That's not even counting like the cost of the thing. Right? It's like $3 million a year just to maintain and fuel and pay the staff. Crazy stuff. Don't use or don't care, says Richard. I had a friend in high school that named, and she pronounced it Thea. Okay. I think we'd rename Thea into Charlia, and everyone would be happy. Oh, man. A little outside the budget. Oh, yeah. Thea can be epic. Magic silence. Tija, the silencer. It's pronounced not Martha. Maith, till you know that Matha is pronounced Marta. What is the time to beat now? We'll get to it. I'll get to it. We'll cover that a second. R2. Cleaver, Nebula, and Fox. That's how you pronounce it. But I call Cleaver Cleave Daddy. Cleave Daddy. What's up, Mark? Maybe Judge is pronounced like Yudge. Well, I pronounce Jorgen, right? But and the developers, no, Alex and Bob called me out on the pronunciation of that during a live stream. They're like, "You're pronouncing it wrong. You're pronouncing Jorgen wrong." But we might be pronouncing it incorrectly also, so who knows? The H is silenced, says Zikri. That is clever. The H is silenced. Zikri, these past couple of days, your comments have been on fire. Just perfect. Chef's kiss perfect. The H is silenced because of her blue ability. Fantastic. Just fantastic. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Enough about that. Guys, we have almost nothing new. We have a little bit of new stuff, but almost nothing new. So we're just making do with what we've got. Let's talk about Krista just for like a minute, and then we'll move on. People are upset about my video. People are upset about my Krista is the worst hero video. And it's just a clip from yesterday's live stream. But this is why I repurpose those videos and re-upload them. Because I reach different people. I reach different people whenever I upload them separately as a clip. And I find it hilarious, the people that are upset about this. So, the main argument that everybody wants to make, because everybody tries to make this argument about why Krista is so good, is because of how amazing the twins are, right? How amazing... Oh, I gotta kill that. How... Well, that's still not gonna work. That's better. That'll have to do. Because of how amazing the twins are. Oh, that's completely distracting. But you can't discuss the efficacy of a hero based on their best pairing, right? I think your Krista video is hilarious. It's not, though. Like, it's an actual discussion. It's an actual discussion about how Krista stayed the same and has even gotten worse with the addition of Amira, right? Amira shuts her down, shuts her ice thorns, whatever, down. A lot of her damage just isn't enough to break past Amira. She's shut down more and more by all of these heroes, and Lars just keeps getting better. So you can't have this conversation that they're good together. I mean, you can. You absolutely can. Like, don't get me wrong. Have any conversation you want. And the twins, Lars, Krista, will continue to be a fantastic team. A fantastic team to build heroes around. And I think that's the thing that everybody gets so caught up on is I'm telling people that you shouldn't level Krista. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. I'm trying to make the point that Krista's stock has dropped. That's too distracting. That's too distracting. Krista's stock has dropped, whereas Lars continues to have more and more options. Continues to be more versatile. And Charlie says Krista sucks and Toons agrees. What's up, NetS? Dexter Boss, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about how I beat the game when I spent 100 count, found as a ninja, made it to rank. Monte HD, congratulations. By the way, Monte got the VIP 1, the golden ticket. Changed his life. Imagine spending $1, $2, not being able to, I should say, and just having as much energy as you could ever want, but because you cannot play, you cannot spend it fast enough. Man. Twin stock has dropped as well. Yeah, Kark Faceless, I agree, is also a little worse than it used to be, and that's on all platforms. That's on all platforms. I think the twins definitely have a lot more counters now than they did a year ago, and I will continue to say on Hero Wars Mobile, Krista is the worst hero. Krista is the worst hero on Hero Wars Mobile. Pat Fez, hear me out. Judge is the worst hero on Facebook and web. The worst. Sorry. He is outclassed in every way by just about everybody. Even then, though, the conversation still has to be had. Which hero is better, Judge or Krista? Even then, you have to have that conversation. And I feel like maybe we should. Maybe we should. Judge is going to get such a rework this year. He's going to get such a rework on Facebook and web this year. He's going to be amazing. He's going to be so amazing this year, guys. You're the worst here on Facebook and web. That make you feel... Darren says it always, this is for now. Yep. The title of the video should have been Krista as the worst solo hero in the game. Okay. That would have been less clickbaity, Scott. You're right. You're right. You're right. Can you use Lars as a tank? No. Use Krista as a tank? Yeah, Monta, that's the point. That's like the only saving grace she has is her defensive capabilities. Which hero are we going to rag on when Judge gets reworked? You know, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because we used to make fun of Dante. You guys remember the free Dante posts all the time? You guys remember that? And now Dante's amazing. If they rework Judge, I don't even know who to make fun of anymore. I guess Chaba. He got reworked on mobile the end of November. Does anybody use Chaba on Hero Wars Mobile? Ever since his rework? Modern Muscle says I've never bottled level of twins. Me too. Same reason. Same reason, Modern Muscle. Phobos? No, Phobos, Heath. Phobos is strong. Phobos on mobile is a twins counter, in a way. Phobos on Facebook and web is a twins counter also, in a way, by crushing Sebastian. Dante OP? Absolutely not. Galahad is okay. Galahad has uses. Galahad has a lot of uses. He's a bad tank, but he's got a lot of uses. Chaba is as garbage as the food he eats. Fox has been underused. I agree with that. Who are we going to make fun of then? Space Dragon? Chaba the Hutt? You guys watching the new Boba Fett series? I'm not. I'm bored with it. It's only 2 episodes in. They could do better. Phobos is good for bosses. Yeah. Phobos is good for bosses. Mm-hmm. Just got the Thea winter skin that I don't use. Zol, yeah, Amir does look like a Smurf. Astrid and Lucas. Ooh. Ooh. On Facebook, twins are still OP. I kind of disagree. Lucas is good tanking. Yeah. Where's my... There it is. Wintry Wonders event survey. Hero Wars Mobile says, you spent the whole 2 weeks helping Guardians of Dominion and met Amira. We hope you enjoyed the event, and now we're very interested to hear what you thought of it. Please answer the questions here. I would advise everybody go do this. If you loved it, if you hated it, if you didn't care, I would recommend everybody go do this. Anybody in the comment section that has ever complained about they don't listen to the people, or I wish that they would make this change, or I would like them to see more of this sort of thing is exactly what we need more of. We need big responses to these surveys. Because if not a lot of people do the surveys, they think that we don't care what they do. If there's a big response to these surveys, and I haven't done it yet, so I don't even know what it says. Hopefully this isn't porn. I haven't done this survey yet. So if they have a large enough percentage of their players that are visiting Facebook and Instagram and Reddit, Twitter, that are filling these out, they know that we do care about what things that they do, right? So please go do this. Please go do this. So Hero Wars Winter survey. What is your team level? I'm maxed out. On a scale of 1 to 5, what do you think about Wintry Wonders special event? I was neither excited nor very unhappy with it. I bought items. I bought some skin stones. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 5, what do you think about the story told? I like the story. I do like the story. I like the story a lot. The story on Facebook and web, very cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Astaroth fed Bitey a soul today. Freaking crazy that he's just given souls to dogs. But I love story. Any story at all is good. Is a good thing. Do you like the resources that could be bought? I guess. Yeah. I mean, items are nice. Sure. Did you like the resources that I didn't see that these were separated. Let's do that. Let's do that. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you like the tasks for the event? They could have made better tasks based on the discounts. I think that's a bone that I have to pick for them. Lamort's map was good. Charlie's prom. How Charlie dangerously came to be. What's up, Marco Attenberg? I'll stop the event that had nothing to do. Is Ginger good? Ginger can be good. It was meh. Maybe rag on Daredevil on browser. Oh, Daredevil on browser. Yeah, Daredevil on browser. Scott K. She didn't get the nearly the rework that she did on mobile. Let's see. Which event tasks did you like the most? Logging in every day. Can I click more than one? Let's do those. We'll add Satori on there too. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you like the rewards for completing the tasks? I mean, I wasn't terribly excited about it. We'll do 4. Be all right. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you like the rewards for the festive chest? Very poor. Poor. Festive chest was, aside from the big spend emerald task, the worst part of the event. Feel free to tell us everything you want about Wintry Wonder's special event. You can leave your feedback here. I would like to see gift giving to my guild mates added to the game. And I was hoping that we would have something like that during this event. I would also like to have a Brawl style event added anytime a new anytime a new hero is added or a rework happens. There we go. Guys, please go fill out this survey. It's on the Facebook page, it's on their Reddit, it's on their Twitter. Go fill it out. Go fill it out. You not see an invent survey on mobile? It's on their Facebook page. Hero Wars Mobile. I think it's also on Reddit, but I'm not going to show you my Reddit. Rename Remy as Bitey. You know, I think they should rename Bitey to Remy. All right. Next, a little bit of information. We have the next segment in the the Global Championship update. It looks like they kept the amount of teams the same. Oh no, they reused the old. Oh, they made a mistake. They made a mistake. Copy. They made a mistake. Hold one, guys. Hold one. Flutters. So the League of Kings is now the League of Royals, which basically invalidates everything on this post for me. So I'm just going to read the text over here. As you already know, on February 1st, Crossover Guild tournament will turn into the Global Championship. Today we'll continue our story. The Global Championship starts on the first day of the month, or the first Monday, or on the first Monday of the month if the first falls on a weekend. Okay, so it's on the first or the first Monday. Each season will last for 19 days with breaks on Saturdays and Sundays. Oh, you need me to share? I'll Mr. NCSU, I'll add the link to the description here in a second. So those of you that are worried about going nonstop, you guys are going to have Saturday and Sunday off, just like with traditional Guild Wars. At the beginning of each season, each guild will receive a starting rating based on its success in the previous seasons. The starting guild rating for Season 1 will depend on the guild's position in the leagues in the Guild Wars. This is an important note, guys. Only during Season 1 does your current Guild War standing matter. Only during Season 1, okay? And the reason why I say this is because after this goes into effect, my guild is probably going to drop down to Silver League and just mess around with full Heidi teams or something like that. That's what my guild is going to do. We're not going to be focusing so much on Gold League competition for two reasons. First of all, it takes less effort to just play in the Silver League, to just maintain in the Silver League. Second, the Silver League trophies, while less than I would get in the Gold League, the Silver League trophies are going to be able to purchase the same thing as you can get in the Gold League now when this goes live. Okay? So there's almost no incentive to be in the Gold League after Season 1 of the Global Championships starts. This is Mobile Zikri, yes. All right. At the end of Season 1, a league of the 20 guilds who got the highest ranking score, the Royal League, will be formed. Okay, so the top 20 guilds will be in the Royal League. And at the end of Season 2, there will be a Wait. On Season 2 of the Global Championship, there will be a qualifying battle between the top 15 guilds in the Duke League and the bottom 15 guilds in the Royal League. No, in the top 15. Okay, so this is a typo. Like, this has got typos all over it. This has got typos all over it, guys. First of all, right here, at the end of Season 1, a league of the 20 guilds who got the highest ranking score of the Royal League will be formed. On Season 2 of the Global Championship, there will be qualifying battle. Does this mean that the qualifying battle takes place at the beginning of Season 2 or at the end of Season 2? And why would the top 15 guilds of the Duke League and the top 15 guilds of the Royal League fight? Wouldn't it be the bottom 15 guilds in the Royal League? It says right here, the first 5 positions of the Royal League will retain their positions without taking part in qualifying. I think that they just worded this incorrectly. Russian coworker says, Taya. Thanks, Tunes. Thanks, dudes. Did he just say the Dookie League? End of, I think. I think it's end also. I thought that the it seems like at the end of Season 2 is when the first qualifying battles would take place. But I could be wrong. So that's the first one. And then we have another post. Wait. Here we go. And then the next post. Hi all, we're continuing our story. The battles themselves and the number of positions for champions have not changed in any way. So they're the same as the crossover wars. The number of champions that you need. Loses a little in the translation? Yeah. At the end of each game day, the winning guild will receive 500 rating points. Another 500 points will be distributed among the participants of the battle in proportion to the points gained for the captured positions. All right, so winner gains 500 points, and then another 500 points will be assigned based on the number of captured positions. All right, I'm assuming this means fully captured positions. So fully captured places will give you points Not fully capturing a position will not give you points. Whereas currently, well, I'm not going to get into that too much. At the end of the game day, the following rewards will be awarded. Trophies for champions for captured fortifications. All right, the champions are going to gain trophies for captured fortifications. Less trophies will be given to the guild participation or victory, as well as for new league position in the season. So there'll be 3 sets of rewards given out. The champions gain X amount of rewards. All right. Guild participation or trophy is Y amount of rewards. And the champions are going to get those as well, presumably. And if you get a new position in the season, like a higher ranking, I'm guessing, you'll get more trophies as well. Not terribly difficult to understand. Blue coins will stay. Blue coins are going to be converted to the global championship currency. Might be better to start in a lower league. Maybe. I thought blue trophies were continuing. They're converting from blue to whatever the global championship is called. I'm glad this isn't on the web version. Modern muscle, I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I am, but I'm not. I don't want to have to level up 25, 30 heroes on Facebook. But at the same time, you kind of run out of stuff to do on Facebook at the super high levels. Those of you asking about the... Here we go. I'm going to add the link to the survey to the description on YouTube. I should have had that on there from the beginning. There we go. Vino says there's nothing left to buy in the workshop anyway, so there doesn't seem to be a benefit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Really, the only benefit for long-term players that are in the crossover war and the global championship now, really the only benefit is just bragging rights and a couple aesthetic rewards. Right? If you have enough trophies to buy any of the evolution books and all of the skins from the lesser shot, like, you run out of things to buy. Safe to say why Facebook web is more PvE-oriented mobile games. Yep, I would say that. Casual credit. That's a good assumption there. They're more hero-oriented, sure. I have enough for 100 Nebula Stones. Maybe worth my... Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why anybody would buy the... I mean, some of the avatars do look cool. Maybe you just love the blue border or whatever it is that you can get. Seems kind of silly. Gold guilds kill more hydras. So Vishnu asks a good question. See you, Brentus. Continuing on with what I was talking about, this is kind of an important thing. Again, I want to reiterate that a couple of points here. And the Vishnu brings it up that we should probably chat about it a little bit more in depth. The idea that a guild in Guild Wars, not global championships, Guild Wars, would, like, you know, go down to Silver League. It's less stress every day for your Guild War planner. Less stress every day for your Guild War planner. You're going to earn less trophies in silver than you do in gold, but you're going to earn the same currency. It's less, but it's the same. Okay? So you can buy all of the current gold trophy things with the new currency that everybody in every league from bronze, silver, and gold will get. But also less rewards. Sure. Vishnu says gold leagues also kill more Hydra. If your silver league is strong enough to kill the Hydra, then it's good enough, right? That's good enough. I'm not saying that people should aspire to be in the silver league and know better. I'm just saying, if you can, why not have less stress in your day? If you know that you're the best on the server, and you've been in, you know, the top of the gold league on your server for weeks, months, who cares? Who cares anymore? Why would anyone not want competition? I don't know. It's just less stuff to worry about. Less stuff to worry about. The stress of war planning is all related to the relative strength of your server. That is true. That is very true. Very true. Okay. So let me jump into the game here. Let's do some fights. While I find this. Actually, game capture. Here we go. Reducing stress is always a good thing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of war planners are complaining about this change, about the change to the difficulty of global championships. You're gonna have to be fighting the tough teams full time now. Isla Chappelle changing his team up again. Gold leagues have access to gold and blue stuff like orange item chest and evolution boosters. That's their big perk. Finkel's, they're going to lose that, though. They're going to lose that because gold league trophies are disappearing. Casual game. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? I should not have used Sebastian. But I guess it's okay if I do. Man, that Albus just crushed my Astaroth. I think I timed out versus that Lilith last week. I think I did. I think I timed out versus this Lilith last week. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was a different... Freaking Oliver. Almost there. There we go. There we go. The new war is a big deal for silver leagues and tedious for gold leagues, which is why I've been saying that from the start. Mm-hmm. Official bro, congratulations on getting rank 1. Congratulations. Congratulations. Christopher says that Lilith skin has been one of the favorites. That Predator skin is pretty cool. It's a cool skin. I'm afraid General's head will explode playing gold battles. Julia. Again, not sure why I used Sebastian in this team, but you can go ahead and attack my Kark all you want. I have no need really for Axel either, but I'll throw the shield up right before Galahad. That's fine. I've unlocked Judge in the chat. I need some Judge emotes. That's probably what we should do. That's probably what we should do. Okay. All right. So. The next thing that we got to talk about. Continuation, an update to this fight, because we have a new best time, Just a quick recap. Choose guild battle in the chat, hero challenge, auto battle mode, etc., etc. Gather this enemy team: Aurora, Dante, Isaac, Sebastian, Martha. Choose Kane as the team pet. Gather your team with Iris and defeat the enemy in less than a minute. I put out a challenge a little while ago. I put out a challenge to see who could defeat this team the quickest. And up until yesterday evening, actually, R2, who's here in this chat, had the record at, 18 seconds? 18 seconds. You guys remember that? Nebula tank, 18 seconds. Last night, Captain Davy Jones. Captain Davy Jones on web. Dante tank, Dante Nebula. Sounds familiar from a video I did just a couple of days ago. Tough team. Nebula boosted Dante is tough. 16 seconds. 16 seconds to defeat this team. 16 seconds. I don't know how you could beat people faster. He had some really, really lucky crits. Really lucky crits there. Big crits. Probably made this attempt several times, over and over and over again, until he got a couple of lucky hits here. R2 thinks he can do 15. I want to see it, R2. Let me see it. Let me see it. So his first ult, like he... There you go. 3 big crits immediately. So the thing about this, Davy Jones, the thing about this, if you're watching, is Iris isn't doing anything in this fight. Jet, Nebula, and Dante is doing everything. Jet, Nebula, and Dante is absolutely doing everything in this fight. There's a slow speed. Yeah. I just wanted to pause it with all 3. Like, this isn't as much damage as Kark can do, by the way. But Kark doesn't charge nearly as fast as Dante. Kark does not charge nearly as fast as Dante does. However, Kark's numbers are bigger. This is a... this is a $1.5 million. 1.7 million damage in one attack. Plus a dodge. I guess Sebastian might have been better in there. It's possible that Sebastian instead of Artemis is the play. It's definitely possible. It is possible that they included Artemis for the critical hit artifacts, right? She does critical hit artifact, right? It's possible that Nebula per damage would have killed the team even faster. It obviously didn't matter versus the 3 in the middle. They just dead. Seb would not be the better. Imagine if Aurora didn't dodge. Imagine. Yeah, if Aurora hadn't dodged that first hit, that team might have gone down a little bit faster. Defensive pets make a big difference to those times. And honestly, I'll tell you this. I need to see verification of the pets on the enemy team because it's possible that they're not using the correct pets either. Lord RNG give his blessing. Oh, yeah. Definitely some RNG here. Definitely some RNG. If Dante doesn't dodge, he's not gaining energy as fast. If he doesn't crit on those 3 in the middle, they're not dead. Dante's a menace, guys. A menace. That's why I made that video earlier this week. Freaking Dante. Do they use the right pets for the defending team? I don't know. If they're using pets at all. They might not be. They may not be. Excuse me. Pet patronage. Use the pet that I used. Yeah, that was the point of the competition, R2. If you didn't use the pets that I used, then you're still the winner. But I don't know. It is compulsory to add Iris on the team. Yeah, I feel like Iris... I feel like they just threw Iris in there, and I discussed this a little bit in my my live stream yesterday. I feel like they just threw Iris in there just to be like, see, she's good against Aurora. But obviously, the other heroes, like, obviously Dante, Jet, and Nebula are the reason why that win happened so fast. Man, what a team. What a team. I'm fairly confident. I'm fairly confident that those set of 7 or 8 heroes... Astaroth, Dante, Yasmin, Sebastian, Isaac, Martha, and then now Jet. I think that's all the heroes that you really need. Zhu for Ash. I think that's all you need. Crazy. Just crazy big hits. Why am I off center here? There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Insane. Insane. So short of validation, which we don't have yet, and I didn't ask for him. To be fair, I didn't ask him to send me the in-game screenshots yet. I asked R2 after I showed him after I showed you all the fights yesterday. We'll see. We'll see. There's still some time though, guys. It's only Wednesday. We're gonna do the giveaway on what did I say? Friday. We'll do it Friday. We'll do it Friday. Will factions be added in the web? No. I mean yes, but no. I mean they already are kind of. But they haven't been announced. It's possible that they'll add them next week. That's how Facebook and web does things, though. They just add stuff. They don't give us any kind of heads up. Right? They're just like, here you go. Enjoy. Is Dante same equally strong on mobile? Vishnu, I would say he's pretty strong. The issue, so the thing about Dante, the reason why he's incredibly powerful, I mean, since his rework, he got a lot of love, right? He's slightly different on mobile. Slightly different. But a big part of why people are finding great success with Dante on Facebook and web is because of the dodge energy change. Right? The dodge energy change. Every time a hero dodges an attack, they gain energy as though they were hit. So Dante on Facebook and web charges a lot faster than Dante on mobile does. A lot faster. So Vishnu, I don't think I don't think you can just say that it's the same. I don't think that you can just say that Dante is just as good. Or whoever asked. I'm sorry, was it Vishnu? Yeah, it was Vishnu. What kind of giveaway? The giveaway that whoever has the best time. You had the best time with your Nebula Iris team, but not anymore. Dante is Jurgen. Mm-hmm. Dante is strong enough on mobile, but as a support, not a primary damage dealer. That's yeah, that's true. What do you think? Hermanth asks, I'm sorry, He-Manth Zoro. He-Man the Zoro? I don't know. I'm excited to see what the faction brawl is going to bring us. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I'm pretty excited about testing out Amira in that setting. I do have some concerns that they're not going to let you mix and match heroes. And that we won't fully be able to test the Way of Progress because of it. We won't be able to fully test the Way of Progress because of it. Crit hit boosting pet. I mean, yeah, I guess. I always have the best time. Shackles of Weakness is great. I took your advice about no DPS on defense, and this is what I came up with that's been working surprisingly well. Astaroth, Andy, Jorgen, Isaac, Martha. Sometimes swap Jorgen for Jet. Not a bad team. Who were you using, Tunes? Isaac tank. Does Isaac stand far enough forward, though? Like one or two of his abilities is to buff heroes in front of him, though. Isn't it? There we go. There we go. Still not enough. He sits right behind Astaroth and Andy. Oh my gosh. See, like, I don't need these crystals, guys. I need the basic green crystals. The base crystals. That's what I need. Which DarkStar skin is best on mobile? Oh, that's a good question. We'll tackle that in just a second. I don't really know off the top of my head. Buy the crystals instead of the buffs. I don't even know what insignia are for. I don't know, Darren. I don't know. So, Zikri, you need the insignia as well as crystals at higher tiers. At higher tiers. I was running Astaroth, you organizing Ginger. Oh, the Ginger team. Right. Yaz will be fine. I need healing stopping. Okay. So the question was asked, what's the best skins for DarkStar on mobile? And off the top of my head, I don't know what the skins are for DarkStar on mobile. So let's go take a quick peek. So the Nordic skin, aesthetically, for me, is one of the best looking skins in the game. That's not what you asked for. Dodge is a low quality skin for DarkStar, though helpful to keep her alive. I would say that the armor penetration, since she doesn't have her own armor penetration, right? She doesn't have her own armor penetration artifact weapon. She just have the book. I would say that the armor penetration lunar skin is the most important. And then it's kind of a toss-up between the default skin and the spring skin. And then, unfortunately, this cool Nordic skin is pulling up the rear. Dodge is beneficial, keeping her alive. Yeah. You always want to stay alive. Dead damage dealer deals no damage, right? However, you bring her for control and damage, support, right? She removes debuffs. She removes buffs with her ultimate. She can take control of the enemy front line. She fires an attack at the lowest health enemy. And this black arrows right here, man, this would be so good with Orion. This black arrows right here is going to be an interesting ability once these factions go live. Hits the two nearest enemies, marking them. All of these abilities are based on physical attack. None of them are big damaging attacks. Right? So you might not think that armor penetration would be the best bet, but why not? That's my opinion. I think armor penetration is the best. Since all of these land regardless if you're at max level, I think armor penetration is the best. Got my arrows to red. Toon says Astaroth, Sebastian, Daredevil, DarkStar, Jet, Wreck. Yep, strong team. They need to allow us exchange from high to low. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So that would be my best guess. Although I would say that you wouldn't be wrong in going with physical attack first. You wouldn't be wrong. And the reason why you wouldn't necessarily be wrong, maybe even agility first. But the reason why you wouldn't be wrong is since she is more of a control. She's a marksman, yeah. I mean, obviously, she's got the bow. This is actually a pretty cool skin. I kind of like the skin a lot. I like the way the hood looks. And she's got pantyhose. You probably are bringing DarkStar along more for her abilities than you are her damage output. Christopher says DarkStar is a fun hero. Her skins are cool too. Mm-hmm. So if you're bringing DarkStar along as a support or a control hero for your team, right, to remove buffs from the enemy team or to control the tank or to debuff the front line so that your heroes do more damage. If you're bringing her along for those damage and control abilities, then maybe you do the physical attack buff first, the physical attack skin first. But if you're counting on her for a good chunk of damage, then the armor penetration skin is what you're going to go with. For damage dealers whose artifact is not the penetration artifact, this is a physical attack artifact. Like Kark. Kark is another hero that has a physical attack artifact. So if you would focus on a penetration skin for him first. Of course, Kark is more of a damage dealer than DarkStar, so that's a poor comparison. But hope that answers your question. The coolest looking skin by far. I don't like the lunar skin that much. The spring skin's pretty cool, but this Nordic skin, I'm a big fan of this Nordic skin. I really do like the change that they made to Kai and DarkStar. The artwork change, and I'm still not sure why they made the artwork change, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Dorian is so frustrating protecting crit heroes from Helios. Mm-hmm. That's why Artemis is not the worst hero in the game. People keep throwing Artemis in my face. People keep throwing Artemis in my face about the Krista. People say, no, Artemis is the worst hero, or Chaba is the worst hero. Now, it's not Krista. It's Artemis. And I always say, well, Artemis's short side, her downsides, her cons, if you will, they are basically protected. Right? If the conversation's on Facebook, then Artemis is amazing. Artemis is one of the best damage dealers on Facebook. Not as good as Dante, obviously. Not as good as potentially Yasmin or Kark or, whatever, but certainly better than Kira now. Certainly better than Ginger. Arguably better than Ginger and Kira. Yeah. On mobile, just stick her next to Dorian and you're fine. Add a jet in there. Do some damage. All right, so tomorrow's live stream is at 7:30 p.m. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So tomorrow's live stream is at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 1:30 a.m. UTC. There is no new event anywhere tomorrow. No new event anywhere, but we're gonna keep the same time. We'll probably talk a little bit more about stuff. I'm sure there'll be more people yelling at me about Krista and all of that, but nevertheless, we will have the live stream tomorrow night. Nevertheless, somebody told me earlier that... Here, hold on. I'm going to go read this comment. Before I go, I want to read this comment. Here we go. So this is what I'm going to do right now. As soon as I hang up with you guys, as soon as I get off with you guys, there was a commenter left on my Krista video this morning that says, "You don't know what you speak. How can you tell that Krista is the worst hero? Go play with your dog and let us play Hero Wars." I thought it was such a good comment that I pinned it. I pinned the comment in the video. So if you haven't watched the video yet, where I talk about why, it's just a clip from yesterday's live stream. The thumbnail has Krista and Heidi on it. Go check out that pinned comment. Because that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go play fetch with my dog. Yeah. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.